I'm going to Dubai tomorrow. Ah! I'm going to Dubai, to Istanbul, to Morocco. I can't believe it. This will be my first time to Dubai and Istanbul, my third time to Morocco, first time to Rabat.
Can we skip to the good part?
You've arrived at your destination.
Always asked, what does your name mean? Where does it come from? And it's Arabic. It literally means word of God, sign of God, the symbol of God. And I appreciate that in all of its glory, and all of its pain, and all of its fear, in all of its flaws. There is beauty in loss and gaining of wisdom. You can't have one without the other. So the day has finally come. All packed up, still studying anything I can about transit because I just want to make, in LA, in Florida, where I'm from, like, it's about having a car. Yes, you can do Uber, it's more expensive, but gratefully the places that I'm going have wonderful public transportation and you save so much money. So I am just going to take advantage of that.
A traveling pro tip
that I learned and I love is thank God for Facebook, y'all. Because genuinely, Facebook has all the types of groups that you could ever imagine, for business, for networking, for relationships, to find friends. So I have that's my life in Los Angeles. So I've definitely taken those tools and said, let me post my picture. If you're not, I can be introverted, but if you have a little bit of extrovertedness inside of you and you're like, I'm going to travel, I'm going to maybe even solo travel, but I do want to like maybe make one connection there. Just posting your picture or posting your business card, posting your Instagram of your company or of your interest and saying, hi, like I'm in town. I'll, very vaguely, like I'll be there, next year. And just wondering, like, if you guys have any suggestions on spots and stuff like that, here's my IG. Now, if you're trying to get your followers up, put a little cute picture, not so cute, more of a selfie, nothing too professional, something that's like, let me slide this photo up. And you never know who's going to DM you. Now, Istanbul, honey, it was like boom, 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 boom. I just had follower after follower after follower from all these men. And people are like, be careful, men will reach out to you. I'm like, honey, I'm from America. The men out here, listen, there's no comparing to the boldness of the men out here, so at least there they'll be like, hello, other countries, especially Muslim countries, there's this expectation, inshallah khair, where they're a little bit more respectful. They might be straight up like, what's up, like, are you single, are you married, da, da, da. But like either way, like if you shut them down, they're like, all right, well, I might just follow your Instagram, I might just stalk you for the rest of my life, but I get it, she's uninterested, she's unavailable. Long story short, a really hot DJ like followed me and I was like, ooh, Nas. Yes, like Surat al-Nas, like a prayer in the Quran, Nas, super cute. Somali and Kuwaiti. He was beautiful. And we became fast friends. I don't have expectations, don't ever have expectations when it comes to, meeting new people because their experiences, like I say in one of my big TikToks, a lot of people really appreciated my psilocybin lesson that I had, which was, people are experiences. So having expectations and thinking that, there's gonna, they belong to you or, whatever, doesn't mean anything. So, we connected on Instagram, then switched over to WhatsApp. He's a busy entrepreneur and he's like he looks super young. And I was like, "Oh, we both look young, but we're not." And he was so nice. And so I already have like a connect in Dubai, I have a connect in Istanbul, and a connect in Morocco, which for me, it makes me feel a little bit better to at least have somebody in that town. So yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so I would be completely lying if I didn't say that there were times of worrisome, like planning for this trip. I remember like consistently, saying I want to go to Dubai for New Year's Eve because in LA, there's times you go to LA, it's 420 week, it's Grammy and Emmy award, like award show times, BET time, like week. You want to go, um, and yeah, there's just certain times that you got to be in certain places. And so I'm just like, I know that New Year's is amazing in LA. Dubai is very similar in the sense that it's incredibly active. So I said, let me just go. Let me go ahead and book this ticket. And I think I'll do a month because what if I do get a contract out there? That is my goal. I've had a lot of crazy stuff happened while I was in LA for 6 years, and I just felt like I needed more. I felt like as a Sagittarius, I'm like, I would love a different experience, a different adventure, and potentially with people with my background, with my culture. I would just love to see what that's like. Going to Morocco 3 times, I definitely, really love being in a Muslim country. So I was like, what is sort of a Muslim country mixed with like English European sort of influence? And this was it. And I said, I wouldn't even mind like doing 6 months, like a project or something. I have a background in entertainment. I also do digital marketing. So I said, this could be perfect. And I said, I'm going to apply. I had a couple of interviews, like, some things stuck, maybe 1 day projects. I probably will be doing like a 1 day project or 2 day, maybe even a week project while I'm out there. But I would love to get a visa and continue on. And so, inshallah khair, no idea what's going to happen. But I said, let me commit to a month. Maybe I'll network, maybe something will happen. And I said, but let me just check the tickets to see what it would be like to go to Turkey, to Istanbul, because it's right across the way. I even looked into Bali, which is right across the way. Maldives is right across the way. India is right across the way. And I have a friend who's going to be in India. So I was like, wait. And so she was like, yes, but my house is packed because it's my brother's wedding. So otherwise, if anything happens, she's like, I'll fly you out. And I'm like, yes. But either way, I'll just go ahead and hop around while I'm already over here versus going back to America, then going back to Turkey. So, $150 to Turkey, $150 to Casablanca. My friend in Casablanca had to cancel, unfortunately, but my dad's really close with a guy from Rabat, which is the capital, and I've never been there. And so I've always sort of been in Marrakesh, I've been in Casablanca. So I'm like, this could be amazing. He has like this riad that is like almost like a palace. It's stunning. So I'm so excited. And I've had some real, like, preparing for this, like tomorrow's the big day, but getting here has been like a lot of juggling because you're like, did I get the right dates? Do I have everything packed? Probably not. Like, there's no way that we will all, like, everything will make sense. But that is what is so beautiful in an adventure. You do what you can and you allow the universe to fill in the blanks. And what I love about traveling is not only do you learn about other people's culture, but you learn more about yourself. And that's what I'm excited for. Let's go.
ما فيك ندور بالليل تخلي جسد بليستي بيبي صوفي ما فيك مطلعش بالليل تشرب كنشوفك في الكيسان بيبي يسقط ديك الله فيش نسيبو باطوميك معاك باغي نشوف ما فيش كنولي فيك بغاو يعرفو فين.
I'm so tired. I'm not super tired. I got some good rest last night. I got here at 11 a.m. local time in America. So I was kind of like well rested from the flight and was ready to kind of like go about the day, but also very, very tired. So I kind of slept, and now it's 7 a.m. here. So kind of perfect. It's beautiful today. Juma Mubarak. So I also found out that it's all about the sales through December for Christmas, and then like all the way until January 1, it's like New Year's sales. So they do like the holiday sale for Christmas, and then they do sale all the way until tomorrow. So it's like the best time to shop, and some places are bargainable. You know, I compare everything to Morocco because that's like the traditional Arabic, you know, style of shopping. But of course here is a little bit a lot more modernized. So I don't need to shop, but I might shop. I don't know if I want to do it in Dubai Marina. Not that it's crazy expensive, because it's really not that expensive. But you know, it's like if you go to Miami, if you go to Los Angeles, it's the same but cheaper. Yeah, so I do need some flip-flops, and I need also a beauty blender. These are things I forgot. So maybe. There's honestly so much traffic here that like not only is it cheaper to use the metro, but it's like nice because you get to see everything and not have to drive and like pay attention, but also like, yeah, like who wants to be in traffic all day? Says an L alien. But yeah, who would want to be in traffic all day long? Especially it's New Year's tomorrow. New Year's Eve is tomorrow, so I think everyone's getting ready. My favorite restaurant in Morocco was the Halal KFC. I am 10 minutes from the Halal KFC here, so I'm super excited. I just want to say, can you imagine a halal cheesecake factory? Can you imagine? Halal cheesecake factory. Good God, help us all. Ooh, Burger King. I can honestly say I've only been here one day. 1000% live here. Okay, massive update. My parents watched like all of these pictures and videos of me here, and they saw how much fun I was having, and they were like, we want to come. So they're coming literally in a week, and I'm like, literally, I can't even believe this. I'm so excited because today has been so amazing. So tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Subscribe now to see my New Year's Eve in Dubai.